guys, Ralph here. Welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this fabulous Friday here in Connecticut. It's supposed to rain pretty much all day. We are not in a drought. Doesn't matter. I got my kettlebells, I got double C's, and I got a whole bag of potatoes waiting for me. Sustenance, baby. It's all I need to be happy. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. Nick meets Marcus. Guys, Nick and Marcus, I don't know if you knew you were doing this, but this is very, very near and dear to me. I can't begin to tell you. Well, actually, I can begin to tell you because I'm going to in a minute. Anyway, haven't played a note. First thing in the morning, let me honk and we will see what we got. Hellacious double C's. A little caress the baby right into some barbed wire, Ace. All without a warm-up, life's good, man. I can't stop smiling. I can't stop smiling. Anyway, Nick meets Marcus. Now, when I started this channel, and I believe this is into my 6th year, believe it or not. Seems like just yesterday. But anyway, a couple of things I wanted to get done. I wanted to take the words of Jerome Callan, which I believe wholeheartedly to be the definitive system ever in the history of brass. Take it to the masses. As I told you many times, Jerry knew nothing. Jerry knew bubkas about social media. I didn't know much more. But anything that Jerry did on email or anything was all done by Emiko. He didn't want to have anything to do with it. Anyway, so yes, I wanted to bring this incredible message to the masses. Did I want to sell some books? You bet. Do I want every single trumpet player in creation for generations to come have a 1SB? You bet. You bet. But also what I wanted to do was I wanted to create a community. A bunch of true power heads, whatever you want to call it, it really doesn't matter. But I want to create a community that people could sort of come together with a common goal. And to an incredible degree, that has worked. Absolutely has worked. I mean, all my high school students know about Perico. You know, Perico knows about Herb Smith. And, I mean, we could just go right down the list. You know, what's the old game? Eight Degrees of Kevin Bacon or something like that. You can name any Hollywood actor, and within 8 relationships, you can get back to Kevin Bacon. That's what's going on here, guys. It's all over the world. It's big in Europe. It's big in Germany. Brazil. I didn't know Silas Xavier when I first started, the boss of Brazil. We're fast friends. If he ever came to this country, he would be welcome in my home. I feel very comfortable that I would be welcome in Silas's home as well. In the recent, now I never met Nick face to face, but in the recent hurricane, he was a little concerned about his daughter that was up the street in New Haven at Yale. And I said, look, she's always welcome here. If there's any trouble with flooding or she feels I can go get her. She wouldn't know me from Adam, but that's what's going on here, and I think it's great. Now, one of the greatest examples, I did a video on Marcus Finkler, and a tremendous talent from Germany, and he intrigued Nick Drozdov, okay, who is an ardent viewer of the channel. Now, I believe the chronology, I may be wrong. I believe Nick wrote a real nice comment that Marcus read, and Marcus emailed me and said, do you mind if I get in touch with Nick and send him snippets of my playing? No. So I put the two of them together, and Nick has a terrific podcast. He has a terrific one on Roger Ingram that he sent to me. I just love it. He did a podcast with Marcus. And what Nick did, and I'm going to leave a link to the podcast below, guys, and I want you to listen to this podcast. I want you to listen to it because I told you one of the things that really opened my eyes about Marcus's playing is he sent me a copy of his recent Hummel concerto on an E trumpet with a Calet mouthpiece, with a complete chamber orchestra. World class. I told you about that. Somehow Nick figured out how to get that played on his podcast, and I want you to listen to that. First of all, what I want you to listen to is the control. This is not Maynard Ferguson stuff. It's very, very controlled, but you see he has a relaxed but big tone, and each note pops. Each note is exquisite. That's how I can tell if you're right or not. Okay? So you get a chance to listen to that. And Nick asked him some very nice questions. Now, the thing about it is, there was a language barrier. So Nick gave him the questions beforehand, and Marcus sent Nick the answers after he studied the language a little bit and got his thoughts. If Nick just, because of the language, even though he speaks quite good English, if Nick just got excited and start peppering with questions, it wouldn't work. Okay? So I definitely want you to listen to that, please. It's about a half an hour. But the entire Hummel is there. It's beautiful playing, as you'll say. It's world-class playing. And Nick, the comeback kid, brought it to us, man, via his podcast. Again, that is just, for me, the icing on the cake. Everybody that has a 1SB is getting better. Everybody that tries this system is getting better. But that community, there it is. All right? All right. Anyway, guys, have a tremendous weekend. I'm going to. And eat and drink your fruits and vegetables. Eat your potatoes. Guys, you can live societies have lived for generations, happy, healthy, and independently wealthy, eating literally just potatoes. It's one of the healthiest things you can put in your mouth. Anyway, and I gotta go. So, have a great weekend, and we'll talk Monday. Love you all.